There comes the time in every entrepreneur's life when they face off with their do or die moment. It's the moment that separates the wheat from the chaff, the honey from the bees, and dare I say, the facts from the fiction. Want to know what I'm talking about and how it will change your life forever? Check it out after this snazzy jazzy bumper intro right now. So no, I am not talking about angry customer support calls. That happens on like day 3. I'm talking about going after the big kahuna, chasing your own Moby Dick, letting the genie out of the bottle. Of course, I'm talking about asking investors for money. Yup, money fuels business, so you're going to need some. Fortunately, investors are there just for this reason. It sounds easy, right? Well, investors are looking for an idea and entrepreneurs that will not only get them their money back, but they also want investments that will earn them even more money. See, a lot of people ask them for money, so they have to be careful about where they invest. That means you'll probably want to know some cool tips and tricks for getting them to kick in and get behind your new venture. First, selling your idea means that you need to convince someone that your product or service solves a meaningful problem and can make money. But it takes more than that. The young entrepreneurs at Brush University's Just Own It Innovation Camp actually pitched their ideas to some real-life investors, and I asked them what they thought the investors were looking for.
Especially confidence when you're making a pitch. They want to see that you believe in the product that you're trying to sell and that you're behind it 100%.
We thought about the plan, like that it works, that it's reliable, and that like it can go somewhere and make a profit.
You should be open to other people's ideas to help improve your own idea.
I think one of the most important things that they look for is the actual entrepreneur, because you can have the best idea in the world, but if they don't trust you, then that won't seem like a good investment to them, and I don't think they would go through with it.
So what are investors looking for anyway? We already know investors want to find a product that solves the problem and one they feel that they can make money from. But we've heard a lot of different answers there, so let me recap. We heard about looking for a few bold, passionate risk takers. And do you think they're looking for someone who is open to lots of ideas? Or are they just looking for someone who will stick to the plan? Do you think you need to have business savvy? And finally, how important do you think confidence is in a pitch? We'll get to confidence in a moment, but when it comes to boldness and risk taking, sometimes that can go a little too far. So that's a fiction. So actually, it's a fact that it's better to show that you're easygoing, flexible, and most of all, that you can roll with the punches, so to speak. That means that if you intend to stick to the plan no matter what, it may mean you're not really open to collaborating with them and their ideas. So that's a fiction. Plus, while investors aren't looking for you to have lots of business experience, they do expect you to know your product and your market. Lastly, it's a fact that being confident definitely helps. The reason is that confidence shows you believe in your ideas and you think that you're going to succeed, and that's pretty powerful. Remember that if you're successful with this pitch, it's definitely not going to be the last one. So there's a special sort of confidence that's required.
So you have to believe in your idea, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that these investors are interested.
Someone who's ambitious and like is determined to do something.
They're really good at communicating and making connections with lots of different people.
Passionate, responsible, and also open to pivoting their ideas.
Entrepreneurs are eternal optimists, even when things get rough, and they will. You have to be able to convince other investors, bankers, and even employees that things are not only great, they're better than great. In order to do that, the way that you present really matters.
It's really important to speak really loudly and clearly so that at least everybody can hear you and you present yourself well.
I definitely say hand gestures, eye contact.
Physically, like the way you dress, like you can't show up in sweatpants. You obviously have to be prepared for the way you're going to present your business.
Your own personal interest in your product and to your own personal knowledge of how your product works.
And in addition to appearing confident, you need to be super organized.
So using the presentation materials such as a presentation in the background or any like board you have or any other props you may include.
Bits and pieces of like the financial aspect of it, your features and benefits, and you have to get the message across that your idea is a good one.
Making it simple and clear so that your audience can follow along, but they're not over distracted.
Keep it precise. Like, this is what I am trying to tell you.
Investors are looking to see that your business is a solution to a problem and that it's different than other businesses already out there.
You heard it. Oh, And don't forget to actually ask for the money with a call to action, like, and that's why we're asking you to invest with us. We're confident that with your support, we can expand our business profitably. Or even just a simple, we welcome your investment into our venture. You'd be surprised how many times people leave that part out. Finally, you really want to engage your investors, and you want them to quickly understand why your pitch is worth investing in. So,
The best way to communicate your idea to an investor is to state it as a question or as a story.
A demonstration on how your product works and how it will solve a problem that we are facing right now.
Make sure that your audience can relate to it so that they understand the problem. Maybe they've experienced it, or you can paint a picture of how it would apply to their lives.
A personal story is like more relatable. Like if you've done a personal story, then people would say, oh yeah, that happened to me too, or they experienced the same thing, and they can see from your point of view.
So before you toss out the first pitch, get it? Like it's a baseball? Ugh, crack myself up. Make sure you remember selling your idea means that you need to convince someone that your product or service solves a problem and can make money. Plus, they're not investing in a business plan, they're investing in you. That means they want someone who is confident, super optimistic, someone that they feel they can trust and that they can work with. Keep your pitch simple, relatable, and concise. Use stories as much as possible that tell the problem, the target market, your solution, and why your product is better than the competition. And most of all, don't forget to ask for the money. I can't believe people actually forget that part. It's like the most important part. Another way to wrap all of this up into a nice pitch package is to remember these 5 things when selling your idea: pain, solution, customer segment, how to make money, and lastly, a direct call to action. Pain is the problem you wish to solve. Solution is how you're going to solve it. Customer segment is your target audience, and how to make money and call to action are exactly what they sound like. So all you have to do is plan ahead, know what your investors are looking for, sprinkle in some confidence and flexibility, and you're all set to get your big idea out there and just own it. Cue the waterworks, we have come to the end. Sniff, sniff. But don't worry, there are plenty of other Just Own It videos and other cool stuff on our channel, so all you have to do is click subscribe, and then this won't have to be goodbye. Thanks again for watching.